pounds AUD. Looking at it, we have I think we have this picture a very long time ago, and we projected this particular daily OB, which gave us this impulse movement and this particular correction. Then we had it there on the daily. Yeah. So we have this daily OB. And I know sometimes ago, like 3 weeks or so, or 4 weeks ago, we were talking about this particular level that the market started selling from, where we have this particular daily bearish pin bar now. It was a 4 hours
Yes,
OB, and we had liquidity graph already. Looking at the liquidity graph, the sorry guys, the daily level here, the daily candle we had there, this is the rejection. We had that bearish pin bar, both on the daily time frame, also on this particular 4 hours time. So it's obvious that almost all the time frame are trying to give us the kind of the same direction now for the sell. And because the major target is for us to join a buy from this particular level, and we've gotten this impulse movement, and also this particular correction, which is the key correction. So what I'm looking at now, the week, is for us to have this bearish movement continuation for the week. And on the currently now on 15 minutes, I think I have something. So on 15 minutes, I'm having this particular OB on 15 minutes. Please, I want you guys to take note of this. For this week, I'll be expecting a kind of body closure of candles below this particular level here, so that I can still build more on case study of liquidity within this particular range. To even make this particular OB more valid for me. So since even on 15 minutes, we are yet to have that candle closure below that particular level. So the advice is let's wait for the candle closure below this particular level for us to have more confidence in taking its shots of a sell on this particular house page. So by the time we have that, body closure below this particular range, this level here looks like kind of range movement. So by the time we have that movement, then we expect the market to build more liquidity, take the sell to the downside. So for pounds AUD to mitigate this level here, which is this particular daily OB here, I'm expecting a sell confirmation. And now the funny thing is, if you are taking this particular sell from this end here, we'll be having a very good pips to the downside. So that means if you not even pick up the first entry, which has about 436 pips to the downside. So if you cannot even pick up your first entry here, by the time market gives us that change of character here, you can always find a way to also join the sell continuation from this particular end here. So that's the first thing I'm looking at on the pounds AUD. Pounds AUD. Pounds AUD. So let's wait for that shift to the downside before we make a move. And our intention is to take a long buy here at this level. So out of these 436 pips, if we are able to catch like 300, is still very much, depending on your entry conditions or your entry model. So that's the first guy we are looking at this week. Another guy we have here is New Zealand card. Now for New Zealand cards, I'm also bearish on New Zealand card. And if you can see what we have on 4 hours, the 4 hours has been giving us impulse movements and corrections. Impulse movements and corrections. Impulse movement and corrections. So currently now I'm expecting the markets to complete this particular leg and give us a very good entry model. And it is about a 19 pip stop loss. So for those of us who may have a pending order, I think it's still a very good one, having average of 20 pip stop loss, depending on where you are selling to, depending on where you are selling to, depending on where you are selling to. Though it will be more advisable when you have how can I put it now? When you have a good entry model for you to be safe in taking the short for New Zealand card. So New Zealand card is giving us a very good movement, which is impulse and correction movement. So if you don't have it in your watch list, please add this up to your watch list so that by the time market gets to this particular level, you can have a very good entry conditions to take a short on AD New Zealand. All the pairs I'm looking at, I'm following the higher time frame trends. That's what I'm doing. That's why we're able to pick up that long sell on the ADS and also ADC share, just following the bigger picture of the market. I was also looking at, I know we had this discussion a few weeks ago that I said this guy has given us a bearish candle here on this weekly time frame. That was last week. And we're expecting market to also mitigate this 4 hours level before selling after we had this shift here to the downside. But I noticed that the market did not even tap into the side price, the side price there. Not even tap into the side price before selling. So because of that, I'll be taking it away from my watch for the week because it did not really meet my terms and conditions. So I just let me give an update on the AD New Zealand in respect to what we were expecting in that last week market direction. So since it did not mitigate this zone, it's out of my list because if they are even coming back, they can still make this level here a kind of liquidity levels before coming down. So I don't really want to dwell on it for this week. I don't want to dwell on it for this week. Yeah. So for ADCHF, we are still bearish. ADCHF has mitigated this particular 4 hours, which I think we had that discussion as well too. And currently now we had the mitigation. And if you check the internal structure on 15 minutes lower time frame, we also have a shift to the downside already. Getting a shift here to the downside. Getting a shift here to the downside already. And here we have this 1 hour holding, which I will be looking at for this for the week. So that's because this guy also look like impulse and correction movement already. So what I'll be looking at now is seeing what will happen once this market gets to this particular level. And because this guy always gives us that entry model, I would like to check out for my entry model. By the time I come back to this 1 hour holding, still within my 4 hours other block that the market is mitigated already, and I have this shift here, the downside on that lower time. So for AD stage, I'm still strongly bearish. Let the sell continue based on what the market is giving us. For ADUSD, we had TP from what is name? The daily or refines to the 4 hours will be, which is here. Bino, I say to your heart of ADUSD too, right?
Yeah, ECP now. You're out of it.
So the market already mitigated that particular daily hoodie already, which was our target on my normal, on my this thing, this is the movement here. So this is my own movement. And I'm still looking at the market coming back to this level. But let's see what is going to give us this under entry on the 15 minutes worth. Yeah, 15 minutes entry. So all position close on AGUSD. Now, if the market can give push up again to the upside, I won't hesitate to join the sell again. At least the market has been able to grab some liquidity here. Grab some liquidity here. And now we are having mitigation here, which we still have this level here. So if the market can give more push up to the upside, and 4 hours, I'm not really seeing any valid on 4 hours. So let's look at 1 hour and 15 minutes for a set. Okay. I think I'm seeing something here. See something here. We don't really have any 1 hour valid be at the top here. So think I would like to work with this 1 hour hobby. I would like to work with this 1 hour hobby. Just that I won't be aggressive also on ADSD. Yes, I won't be aggressive on ADSD, but you can keep it on our watch so that you can see what will happen within this particular 1 hour hobby for the week. So that means if this market push back to here and still give that lower time frame shift. It's going to be a kind of daily or scalping movement, though. Yeah, day trade or scalping movement for itself on AUDUSD. So,
Yeah.
guys, this is what I have. This is what I have. For those of us who are